probably break a leg. And even if they still wheelchair me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. It doesn't get any better than this. The best of the NBA, all together on the same court. This is a date that all basketball fans circle on their calendar. Every year, the All-Star Game is one of the highlights of the season, because when you put this kind of talent together...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And the West All-Stars have possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Kobe is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 5 down low.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
LeBron kicks to Love. Puts up a 3, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Lowry. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Lowry. He feeds it to James. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Durant. Westbrook up top. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
James. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Outside Lowry. Back to James. Wade outside. Outside Lowry. He kicks to George. And here's Anthony from the arc. Anthony missing again. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's Leonard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The 3 from Anthony. And Westbrook pulls it down. East All-Stars on defense. Trailing by 4. Offensive rebound. There's a screen. Second shot opportunity. For 3. Kobe. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. Everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Anthony. The dish now to Lowry. Shot to stop the run. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. Maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
LeBron kicks to George. Left side Lowry. Anthony against Leonard. Here's James, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. LeBron's got his second bucket.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. He's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Wade. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for James. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Butler, he's checked in for George. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Thompson outside. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thomas kicks to Butler. The pass to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Thomas. Butler attacking. Here's Drummond. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Thompson. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From deep, Thomas. The West All-Stars pull it in. Paul outside. Kicks to Aldridge for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Paul. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Thompson with the bucket.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, you know, it's early for sure, but still, they're flat out owning this team right now.
Green with the block. And he gets it back. Butler against Green. Passes to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer. But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Wall comes in for Thomas. And West also making a switch. Harden's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Aldridge, the pass to Green. Dishes to Harden. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Millsap. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Paul Millsap. Drummond's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Paul with the bucket.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We come back right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets under. Ball out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Millsap in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Butler on the wing. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the East All-Stars. Here's West now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Harden kicks to Green. No good that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And here's the West with the ball. 7-point differential. Davis kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green. Down low. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Basket counts, and it's 8 points for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Durant with a screen on Wall. Durant in the corner. 3-pointer. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. DeRozan on the wing. To the middle. Outside for Millsap. Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer. Millsap's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the screen. Curry kicks to Harden. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
3-pointer, Butler. East All-Stars with a new shot clock. And that one's good. Drummond.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DeRozan against Harden. Outside, Davis. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
players in now for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Kobe's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Steph Curry. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Kobe. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead. James in the post. Defended by Durant. A shot by LeBron. No good. Thompson in the corner. A stupendous finish in traffic. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James kicks to Anthony. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the rejection by James. Anthony with it, picked up by Kobe. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That's short off the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 10. Here's Anthony. That shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Westbrook kicks to Kobe. Durant with a screen on Thomas. Here's Davis. No good there. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. LeBron dishes to Wade. And the shot goes in. Wade's got 6 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And Thompson kicks to Kobe. The screen from Thompson. Kobe with it. Now Anthony defending. Bryant, that's for 2. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it. Just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Durant, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let-up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And they're able to recover. Wade passes to James. Durant with the steal. Stolen by Bosh. Anthony kicks to LeBron. Count that bucket.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Paul with the ball. In the corner, it's Aldridge. At 3 off the mark. And so it's the West All-Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the West All-Stars, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, And the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team? That'll do it for...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half. Shot way above his average.
Exactly, Greg. And, you know, when he's scoring like this, they're tough to stop.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Anthony for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And Durant sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And here's Westbrook. He has 5. Stolen by Wade. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. George dishes to Carmelo. And here's James outside. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got 10.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
James has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
They set the pick. Ryan against George. Durant with a screen on George. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. And here we go. And Anthony gets it to go.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Outside Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Wade kicks to Love. He's looking for James and finds him. It's stolen by Curry. And they're on the break. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Timeout called East All-Stars. James Harden, who's checked in for Russell Westbrook. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
DeRozan passes to Wall. Millsap in the corner. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's West now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bryant gets a wide open look. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Millsap. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden dishes to Curry. Durant has a screen for Bryant. Durant with a screen on Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Harden has a wide open look. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kobe with the steal. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Millsap. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Millsap's got 5 points so far. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Aldridge comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Paul in for Curry. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's in there. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Millsap misses. 1:35 left in the third. Such a wide open look. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Drummond kicks to Millsap. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Cousins pulls it in.
Man, low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Drummond. Shoots over Cousins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Wash comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Thomas subbed in for John Wall. And West also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And here's Millsap from the arc. No good on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Bosh passes to Drummond. Bosh dishes to DeRozan. And stolen by Cousins. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and Cousins gets it to go.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Good on the shot.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Paul outside. Thompson left side for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And, you know, Greg, it's hard to ask for much more than that because they're getting to their spots and they're knocking down the shots.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Chris Bosh. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And it's Aldridge missing. Aldridge has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Bosh. And the layup's good off the glass. Bosh has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the East All-Stars. Paul kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Paul. Over Lowry. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Green against George. Paul, a good look. That one wide left.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Carmelo Anthony. Cousins with a screen for Paul. Pass to Cousins. That one goes. Count.
Timeout, timeout.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. James comes in for Chris Bosh. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Thomas. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Leonard, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kobe comes in for Draymond Green. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Paul. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
It's stolen by Bryant. And even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. Westbrook's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Wade kicks to Lowry. Leonard with the steal. Curry passes to Leonard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
From the baseline. And the rejection by Cousins. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Count that one.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
And stolen by Cousins. Now Curry. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Leonard. Here's Cousins. The kick out to Westbrook. The West All-Stars get it back in a new 24. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And it's Wade in the corner to end the drought. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Cousins with a screen on LeBron. Ryan against George. Here's Cousins. The shot misses. Great D that time from James. The three from Anthony. The West All-Stars pull it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Westbrook dishes to Kobe. Feeds to Leonard. Cousins with a screen for Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for LeBron. Millsap comes in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Aldridge. He kicks it to Paul. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Butler kicks to Millsap. The three from Thomas buries the long-range jumper.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The dish to Green. Outside, Davis. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And George kicks to Millsap. Back to George. And stolen by Aldridge. The pass to Paul. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Paul passes to Green. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.